Hi guys. It's been a minute, but I've been holding it down for y'all. I got these messages that I gotta deliver for y'all. Been a little minute, but hey, we back at it again. I am the Oracle, Bill their keys is. This is spiritual news. Do not take this as a joke. I am a direct channel to the universe. I am the universe pet, and they tell me all their secrets. I come from the galactic world. For those who've been here was down, baby. For the newcomers, hey there, how are you? This is a sacred space. Here is where healing takes place. I am here to steer you clear of ignorance, dangers of sorts, and low vibrational energies that does not serve your best interests. Before you take anything too personal, you are to book me for a personal. You came across my page for a reason. You came across my page to ensure you do not lean onto your own stupidity. I am not here to manipulate my talents, conversations, or energies in hopes of soothing your ego. This ain't the space for that. Okay? I am a high vibrational entity. My prices are my prices. You do not go into Burberry, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Neiman Marcus, or any other luxurious store negotiating prices or requesting discounts. So please do not disrespect me or my talents by asking me to do so. The best is not cheap, and the cheapest is not the best. Please understand, I am not concerned what the next being is doing. I work for the universe and they pay me well. You get my personality as a bonus because I am me. Will always be me because I love me. Okay. If you must know my view on time, to me it is an illusion. Time does not exist. Clocks do. When you see this is exactly when you are to receive this message. Okay. Make sure you heard that. Understand, these messages are not administered with any constraints. Place the pronouns and situations relatively in their spaces, be it be emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, sexually, literally, educationally, etc. Understand, this may or may not resonate with anyone. Take what fit and leave the rest. So yeah, let's get off into some shit. Okay. Some of y'all hobosexuals. Hobosexuals is y'all only with people because you need a place to stay. You wouldn't really want to be there. All right. Someone will be explaining something to you and you would not be giving a fuck. Okay. Yeah. Your career is taking off and someone who was gaslighting you are going to return. You feel as though it's too late for that love shit. Someone has fallen in love with the outside sex they were getting. They're sick literally that they are not cuffing you yet. Someone hopes that you don't know their secrets. They don't want some information to get out. Someone wants you to leave your intuition on the outside the relationship. Someone think you are their hero because you can make them feel good even when you're miles away. Your mind is very intimidating. Someone may be trying to blackmail you for whatever reason or another, but it's not going to work because you put your flowers out on Front Street. You are grown. Someone is envious of the way your mind works because you acutely think on your own. They not used to that. But let me tell you, you better let your mind compute whatever it's going to fucking compute. And if it's computing accurately, baby. All right. You better understand, we was the fucking computers before computers became about. Message. All right. So someone has been around asking around about you because they want to shoot their shot. Okay. Okay. Yeah. If you're going out somewhere and your pad is in the forefront of your porch, I say the forefront of your porch, the forefront of your purse or your pouch. If you could open your purse and see your pad, it's a turn off upon first impression. Just put it in a part where it zip up at. Some of you have pads in your purse, although your period is not on. It's cool because you don't know who's gonna need you on that day. It even may be a start to a new friendship. Y'all, I'm getting calls and I'm in the middle of recording and I can't stand when I'm doing that. All right. New connections are on the horizon for you. Being generous towards your future looks like you giving your all to the present moment. I'm going to say that one more time because I know that probably went over y'all head. Being generous towards your future looks like you giving your all to the present. Some of you may find yourself in an environment with people you do not like. You cannot fake it anymore. You are tired of playing people close. Some of you have been feeling like a shadow of darkness loom over you wherever you travel. May peace be upon you in the most sincerest sense, okay? I'm sending it to you. They rank my spirit, so I know it reached you. All right. Some of you need to remove yourself out of the box you place self in. Some of you are spending too much time with the monsters in your head that is causing you to place limitations on your gifts. Do not do that. If y'all need a place to feel safe, you must know here's the place to do that. We welcome healing here. However, we do not enable excuses. We do not dwell on problems. We create solutions. Excuse me, guys. Bear with me. And then now my shit's like, Mom. This fucking ring light, guys. It's like, girl, you ain't been talking to me for ages, and now you want to be bothered? Well, I'm just trying to avoid calls right now because I'm recording. Where you at? Getting this money. No, I'm just playing. But that's probably what's really going on, though. So take me serious. Everything I say matter. That way. Yeah. However, we do not enable excuses. We do not dwell on problems. We create solutions. So if you have a problem that's too much for yourself, you better drop it down in the description that comments section. Because see, when that shit go up on that link down there, that mean it ain't free no more, babe. All right? That mean it ain't free. You better get it while it's free. All right? Some of y'all will be finding a snake or a worm soon. It will appear as if it's dead. It is indeed alive. Do not panic. That is beautiful. You are shedding new skin, baby. Fear not, for you will be forced outside of your nature soon. So if you think you comfortable, life about to uncomfortable you. Stay strong. Stay loyal to yourself. And life will pressure wash that bullshit up out for you. Anywho, that will be your warning that you must silence yourself. Things that no longer serve your purpose are dying out loud. Some of you has developed an intimate bond with someone. Y'all will always be there for one another. And I love that for y'all. Okay. If you have been giving someone the silent treatment or plan not to speak with a person ever again, they feel like they've been kicked out of heaven. It be like that sometimes. I feel you, babe. You are the cause of their heart being so heavy. Some of y'all are missing people that you feel used by. I don't like that for y'all. I don't condone that. If you feel used by somebody and you run around here missing them, I know emotions are emotions, but slap yourself with that real. Book me soon. Because if you don't want to do it to yourself, I'll do it for you, babe. But it just won't be free. Bill when that key, babe. Drop stacks on me. Okay? I don't like that for y'all. I am all for y'all taking remedial coursework on the things that y'all thought y'all learned, though. So if you thought you knew or you learned something that you ain't really learned, and let me tell you, knowledge uninvested is information wasted. Baseline. All right. Someone around feels like they should have just let go of their past for you. When folk cannot control you, they will exhaust all their options trying to control how other folk view you. Pay attention. All right. When folk cannot control you, they will exhaust all of their options trying to control how other folk view you. Message. I know you needed to hear that. Stay true to yourself. Do not feel like you must validate, clarify, or change despite how heavy the misinformation becomes to your character. One thing about staying consistent with something, folk will see the result whether they want to or not. You hear me? Y'all better pay attention while I'm giving you this motherfucking work, okay? Yes, Lord. You owe it to yourself to remain consistent in your discipline. You are not outworked. You are just out focused. All right. So for those who watching right now feeling like, oh, I ain't where I want to be, or I can't do this, or I'm limited by whatever, you do or don't have right now. Let me tell you, not the case. We offer solutions. We do not enable. All right. So yeah. And that's what that is. You ain't outworked. You out focused. Some of you are so hard-headed, your spirit team has been trying to reach you. They have been using people as tools to assist in plowing fields with you and offer their offer. And to their offer, you still refuse. Those that cannot listen have to feel. What your boy Ralph say? Slow motion is like, okay, yes. Some of you can flex your achievements and you are rather not do so. So I love that for you. You can be the flex, but you choose not to. Stay tuned. All right. Some of you have to be feeling a person's energy in order for you to feel like that they are truly into you. You like your person to be obsessed over you. Oh, okay. Specify that obsession, babe. People are going to follow you because you look good. So start whatever it is you are thinking about starting. Baby, that's what I love, baby. Okay, so my viewers look like some fucking body. Yes. I love that for us because who? I love that beauty. May that shit radiate from the inside out of you. Okay? Because I don't care how fine you is. If you over here, I can't really see who liking and who ain't liking, who viewing, who ain't really viewing. But like, I care not to even check into that shit, to be honest with y'all. But yeah. If you fine as a bottle of motherfucking wine, but you're ugly on the inside, bitch, I don't think you cute. I don't think you look good. Okay? I don't think you look good, but I'm not judging you. My spirit team told me to put the message out. So people are going to follow you because you look good. Start whatever it is you're thinking about starting. So start it contrary to what I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to discourage you to do what you want to do, babe. Never. Might just reroute you, on how to get there. But never going to discourage you from doing what you're doing, babe. If you like it for yourself, I love it for you. When you don't manipulate people or situations, you allow your deity to show themselves to you and provide testimonies for you to vouch how your spirit team has been taking care of you. So don't rob your spirit team or your deity of their benefit or doubt of showing you how they'll show up in your life when you really need them. Right? So don't be manipulating people. Don't be taking advantage of people because you ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that. Just sit in without and see how it happens. With pure intentions, though. Sit in without and believe that it's coming to you. Believe you already have it. Do that. Oh, my motherfucking skin is popping. Y'all gotta believe me when I tell you. Yeah. So yeah. Some of you are somewhere between buying a home and buy dirt. I will encourage you to buy dirt. It is imperative that you discontinue anything that hinder your ability to foster a healthier reality for yourself. And I may have been spoken too fast. It is imperative that you discontinue anything that hinder your ability to foster a healthier reality for yourself. All right? It's necessary for where you headed. You may need to recalibrate your focus this week. Be aware not to get upset with whomever or whatever is sent to remind you of this. You will need the nudge. You know how who is that say? Drake said, I had someone tell me I fell off. Ooh, I needed that. Yeah. So yeah, just take that. Recalibrate your focus because you just need that. Don't be upset with the messenger. Okay? You can go by what you heard depending on what they told you. All right? There will always be uncertainty for why things happen. There's always air surrounding which direction you should take if there are choices you must make. The mystery of what is to come, do not be afraid to explore. Life will circulate its way to push you around, so when it happens, push back hard. Do that all while being you, because that journey alone is always highlighting what makes you special. Okay? So just understand there will always be uncertainty for why things happen, right? It always. There's always air surrounding which direction to take if there's choices available for you to make. All right. So someone knows you are moving on. They want to come in and speak with you, but they cannot formulate the words to do so. Do what is best for you. It is normal that people speculate. Other people do not know what is best for you because not everyone is dealt the path of yours, nor do they have to walk in your shoes, right? Some of you are working on your vocabulary, and I love that for you. Many of you are okay with having few friends. People would do anything for attention and a little money. I get that, baby. I love that for you because less is more. Okay. Some of you care about the planet. I love that for you because I'm big on a humanitarian tip too. Okay. Someone knows that you are not where you want them. They are not where you want them to be, nor need them to be. They want you to acknowledge that they are indeed trying and hope their efforts is enough. Right? So someone is trying. They know like you know that they not what would you like them to be or need them to be. So they know this, right? But they just hope that their efforts count for something, you know. Some of you are healing yourself from those self-imposed wounds. Some of you are learning the lessons that comes with heartbreak. That is all part of life. You live and you learn. Once you find comfortability in that, then you are indeed ready for all life has to offer you. So pay attention, okay? Some of you are going to inherit some land and it will bring you to tears. You will be so surprised because you did not expect whoever it is leaving it to you to do so. Someone from your past has casted you to be a person who wronged them in a stand. You must acknowledge your role and contributions to things that warrant them to feel disrespected. Change the things that you disliked about you when you were with that person and move on. When you are growing, you will not be the good guy in everyone's story. So pay attention, all right? Just acknowledge your role because I need you to hold yourself accountable because I don't care what they did. You reacted, that's still your responsibility, right? Own that. I need you to sit with that. Just if that you got to put it on pause me, okay? Because you need to understand that. That's still your responsibility for your behaviors. If they triggered something in you, they did whatever, you need to sit there and analyze that, right? And then you change the things that you disliked about you, right? And then you move on, right? Some of you are reminiscing about all y'all past relationships and giving cheers to the past. Snaps fingers. What's that man the little boy who say, I just left the dentist and I got my teeth clean? Who is that? And he ain't got no teeth? But yeah, I mean it. I love that for you. Okay. You are appreciating your current relationship from acknowledging where you stood in the past ones. The ones who are single, I do see you appreciating your next relationship far more because you're able to accept the past journeys. I love that for y'all. Okay. Need that more in the community. Some of you wish you had visitation hours to heaven. You want to sit and smoke or sit and drink with someone you lost once more. Someone knows that you could get all it is you're desiring from anyone. They want you to get what you want and need from them, though. Someone who is distant with you but will show up. You know who this person is because they're never around when you want them, but somehow manage to surface when you need them. This person wants you to know how crazy they are about you. They feel like it should be evident. This person internally knows that they are not doing their best at informing you on such things. They want you to know that you have their heart. You have had it for the entire time. Some of you are wondering what actions a man who is serious about you would look like. Simple. A man who would manage his emotions well enough to still do their part to ensure that person is not on the outside of them looking for that male assistance. They will ensure your well-being is prioritized. Someone sober cannot handle the thoughts of you moving on. They feel like you are the heaviest hangover in the moments when they are sober. Never allow someone to alter your perception on how you view someone who has been showing up for you. You may go by what it is you heard depending on what they told you. See, I told you that earlier. So this is a thing. You can go by what you heard depending on what they told you. All right. You all. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Rough. Okay. All right. You are all someone knows. They feel like everything they have done was all for you. You are in a space where you are okay with the way things have changed. This person still feel like you two can work things out though. Is it true? Don't ask me. That's up to you. Use your own intuition. Use your own discernment. This is just me telling you what's going on. Apply where it fits. Okay, pay me for the personal. You want that shit to get personal? Okay. I love that for us. So yeah, you're in a space where you're okay with the way things have changed. This person still feels like you two can work things out. Some of you have trouble seeing when a person is emotionally involved with you. That requires attention, right? Someone is reminiscing on how sex feels with you. There's not a better feeling than when they was having sex with you. So you the best they ever had. I ain't mad at your Bible. Put your name on it, okay? Someone you are so close to what it is you have been wanting. Keep calm. Relax. Just relax. Because you got it. Just relax. Okay. Let me get me some water. Oh, child. Yeah, I ain't want these messages out today. But guess what? I'm going to drop them like it's hot anyway. Okay. Some of you have issues right now because you are missing someone who poured into your spirit. They will still be around, but you robbed them of that benefit of choosing what it is you was offering. And in the end, you ended up losing. It be like that sometimes. Some of you have poor habits of getting your loved ones involved with your love situationships. Then you have the audacity to get upset when things end up going too far. While you are mad, you still do not have the courage to say you had your part in that, though. And when I say that, I mean the people who be calling their mamas and their cousins and their homegirls, their best friends, and telling them everything that go wrong in y'all relationship. And then you know these people have hard time letting shit go as it is. And then now they done cultivated their own reality of what, you feel me, your person is, and now you done forgave your person and they still holding on to it, and now you trying to have to go dress up and tell them everything good that your person did in the name of outweighing that. But you gotta let your person know how your friends and your mamas and your cousins them, how they don't like them, or they even worse, they be up in that certain arena or the proximity of these people and to feel that shit like your people don't really give a fuck about me. Why? Because all of the shit you had to say to them, and then you gonna point blame on, oh well you did the shit. Yeah, but bitch, you went and told them people. Okay. So yeah, people who be putting everybody in their business then get upset because people have formulated a poor perception of your favorite headache. How that go? You know what I mean? You will talk about them all day on why, what, and when they say shit, never owning the fact that they will not have shit to say had you not said nothing. Because you gave them something to talk about. But anywho, some of you have people in your life that wants you to put your guard down when they have not earned that much. All right. Some people have been independent for so long, the bare minimum is not attractive. Okay. Listen, men are aware of what it is they want. They will only ghost you because they are not that interested. Okay. Listen, some of you are feeling like everything is going against you. That is indications that you are indeed on the right path. Family. Yeah. That's right. Okay. Some of you are the only person someone has ever truly loved. They do not mind informing you of how much they need you. You have many people who want you to be down for them. You carry an energy with you that makes it extremely hard for someone to bank on you remaining down for them. Okay, so it's giving somebody trying to catch butterflies. You know how butterflies, once they go from the caterpillar into the little butterfly, you feel me? They hard to capture. They hard to capture. But you know what? Many people now running around here dropping videos about, or informative videos or conversations about, the part that, the butterfly that don't nobody talk about. That transition when the butterfly actually leave the caterpillar. That phase where the caterpillar have hard time seeing that it's gonna have wings coming out its back. Yeah, they don't nobody want to get grace to that though, huh? I'm not gonna talk about the evolution of animals, but yeah, I'm locked in, spiritized, locked in, baby. Later on, another subject, another day. Can educate you on that shit at a later date, babe. Put a tag on me. You gotta put stacks on key. Okay? Moving right along. Yeah, that's spiritual information right there. So it's gonna cost you. For sure. So yeah, moving right along. People are obsessing over your energy. Someone is stalking you, and a part of them is doing it to solidify the fact that they are serious about you, whatever that is. All right. Some of you are full of tension. Some of you are confused on how real world relationships look like in real life. Some of you are disturbed because you want more out of a situation that you are not getting from. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. For women, you have some people thinking that you are too masculine because you are not overstepping your boundaries in relation to a situation. For men, you cannot be expecting the extreme ends of feminine energy when you care nothing about her peace, just the pieces of them you have access to. Okay, moving right along. Or should I say it again? Yep, I'm going to say it again. Because we got to pay attention because 13 was that, right? Some of you are disturbed because you want more out of a situation that you are not getting that from. For women, you have some people thinking that you are too masculine because you are not overstepping your boundaries in relation to a situation. For men, you cannot be expecting the extremes ends of feminine energy when you care nothing about her peace, just the pieces of them you have access to. Message, moving on. Be mindful not to allow everyone access. If you have folk who you are accessible to, ensure they earn that part of you. Right? It's boundaries. I'm finna tell you how to live your life, but book me for a person if you want to see what I mean when I was talking about person. Okay. Your presence in any shape, form, or fashion is the most valued possession you have control over. I love that. For the men, understand your success has a lot to do with the kind of woman you select to have in your life. If you have pressure applied to you to be in a relationship or a business partnership, do not allow it to get to you. Take your time. If you are feeling like the opportunities will not be there when you arrive at a place to make a healthy decision from a decent space, then they are not supposed to be on a journey with you, right? Some of you are escaping your reality with your own mind games. I told you, stop playing. You can lie to your homeboy, you can lie to your coworker, lie to your boss, lie to the judge, lie to your, mama niece, step cousin, little girl. The dangerous ones, the ones you telling yourself. That's dangerous. All right now. Anywho, no one is that committed to you. Who is that committed to you is going to leave because of a mistake made. People do not make the same mistake. People do not make the same mistake twice. It becomes a choice that transforms into a habit. Some of you must understand everyone has a breaking point. It looks different for many people. Everyone's tolerance is different. Okay, understand that. Just because you able to tolerate this don't mean the next man is. Just because you was able to get away with this in the your relationship right now don't mean the next woman is going to tolerate that. Everybody's tolerance is different. Nobody's right or wrong. You just got to find that person that's willing to tolerate what you willing to dish out. And if not, leave them people alone. They not wrong for wanting what they want. Preference. Right? All right. Just because someone always been a certain kind of way does not mean they will always be that way. Take things slow. Do not fold under pressure. Do not go and make premature decisions off of temporary emotions. Do not go and break your own heart by being too open to people who may not be what it is you expect. Do not go and make premature decisions off of temporary emotions. Do not go and break your own heart by being too open to people who may not be what it is you expect. I'm gonna let that sizzle in your spirit. Lot, right? It's a lot. I'm a lot. I mean, it's just a thing, right? Got to drop it to you how they drop it to me. All right. People should be able to do what it is they want. You must know whether or not their wants are in alignment with where you are. If you want the recipe to keep things growing in the proper direction, it requires honesty in the harsh moments. It requires effective communication on the days where it is hard to remember why you love said thing, right? You may get a feeling that things are ending. If you are nervous about your current love situation, you are beginning to hate on people who are happy within their love situation, regardless of what it looks like. So don't do that. Hating people not happy, and happy people ain't hating. Yes, they not. Because you're supposed to want for yourself, for your sister or brother or your friend, your neighbor, whoever it is you care about, really the people, the world. Like you should want, the things that's best for you, the things that you desire, how you deem to be like, oh my God, if I want a night, I want for everything. That I want everything, I want from everybody around me. I want it because y'all deserve it. You earn it. You gotta earn it, but you deserve it. I feel like you deserve it, but you gotta work for it. You gotta live like that, gotta walk like that, gotta talk like that. You know, we ain't hating. There's enough people out here for everybody. There's enough bread out here for everybody. Okay, people get rid of throwing away scraps every day. It's enough food out here for everybody. We just choosing what we want to, put our leftover food, right? We want to scrape it and throw it in a trash bag. Could have scraped it on the plate and gave it to the people on the corner. Choices. Nobody's right or wrong. But it's enough out there, though. It's enough bread out here for everybody. Trust me, it's enough. You should want somebody that provides that freedom that you're looking for. You should want that for your friend. If you want to look good and stay in shape and live to you 112, you should want that for your loved ones. You should want your friends to look good. I know a lot of that is some things I don't know. Okay? Don't know no broke bitches. I don't know them. I don't know them. I don't know no ugly women. I don't know them. Baby. I don't know. Beautiful. Beautiful. From the inside out, confidence on stilts. Put them next to your baddest booty model, whatever the fuck they call them. Bad broads. The built bodies. And the bought ones too. The confidence where it's supposed to be, family. Like, we want that for everybody, though. We ain't hating on nobody. We gonna give you the compliments. That's right. We gonna hey, this the app right here. Go and fill it out. We hiring. Hey, this the process right here. They gonna try to tell you this, but this where you go ahead on and meet the mark right here. Where your pendulum valves at. We don't settle. Moving right along, but what you want for yourself, you're supposed to want for everybody else. Right? Stop being selfish. Don't hate. Go meditate. Okay? Go get intention about what it is you do want. Get around love that's beautiful. Stand in the rooms where people are actually bragging about how they love their wives. Any type of condition. One leg and all. I love my wife. But we here. Like, I don't see no woman but you. I'm loyal to you. They out there. And if you, deciding to, dip off in the mother ponds, then that's your prerogative. But don't be hating, though. Right? Because you're a little nervous about your love situation. Don't do that. Because you're bringing that energy back to yourself. You ain't hurting nobody. Nobody. But the universe hearing that. You ain't got to tell a person over there, man, I don't really want you to get the universe hearing that. That's how some people just vibrate out y'all life. Because the universe be like, I see what type of time my baby's on. You want to sit around here and play? That's what you're thinking about? Against my baby's bed. Let me just vibrate out your life right quick. They don't attach their manifestations to people, place, or things. So when I say move, they going to listen to me. Because they wanted that for you. They wasn't even looking at you as competition. Go ahead about your business, little mama. Go ahead about your business, little daddy. Dizzy Diegos and Dizzy Doros. Don't do that. I want pure love for everybody. I want that real love for everybody, not just for myself. Not the things y'all settle for and y'all want for yourself. Okay, if it's less than what I want for you guys, I'm okay with that too. I respect your decisions, but what I want for me, I want for everybody else. Will everybody else attain it? Nah, I'm quite sure they not. Will they make the necessary sacrifices? Nah, I'm quite sure they not. Is they gonna fold under pressure? Quite sure they will. Right? Because our feelings has been normalized to be law. How the fuck that go? Another story, another day, but yeah. And because it's a popular opinion, we deem it to be true. So if the world just wake up tomorrow and be like, 85% of the world be like, I think 2 + 2 should be 3. We're going to be running around here sitting here. Oh yeah, 2 + 2 is 3. And I know it to be 3 because we felt like it was 3 20 years ago. And now it's 3. Your feelings does not constitute the truth. It is what it is. Moving right along. Well, I went off on a little tangent. It was important. Because somebody feeling this, somebody going through this. If you think someone is going to be playing around with multiple people because they're coming in a relationship driven, listen to me when I tell you they're not. They're laser focused on building with you. Someone will be having a full-blown conversation with you and you will be lost in your thoughts while looking directly at them as they speak on nonsense. Some of you have people on first impression thinking you get around, you're an attractive being. You get held accountable by your peers for who you are attracting to. Truth be told, not all of that is your responsibility. It is your duty to understand you are responsible for what it is you are choosing to entertain. Understand, there is a major difference between the interested and the eligible. Major difference between the interested and the eligible. Okay? Some of y'all need to stop saying you want real friends or real people around you. You have the tendency of becoming enemies of folk when they keep it real upon your request. They finish being brutally honest with you and you find themselves an honest enemy. You claiming you want real people. What it is you are seeking is the attention. You are not seeking to be around people who keeps it real. You are okay with the attention your broken spirit gets you. And I don't love that for you. I do not love that for you. Fix that, tidy that, darling. Some of you are experiencing body soreness from the stress. Many of you have been to the doctor for pains lately and they still cannot tell you what is wrong despite what specialists you have visited. You will benefit greatly from going on a juice cleanse. Some of you have been experiencing mild knee pains. Some of you are learning that spiritual relationships will withstand anything you know about the 3D and all that takes place. Those connections are spiritually welded. It will withstand anything that is based in the 3D. There are higher realms and effect that is monitoring and recording those connections. They are going to outgrow anything that is intended to separate the beings. There are severe consequences for tampering around with such delicate connections. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. Don't do that. Some of you are sitting around in a room with your kids, and you are thinking that time has flown by. That gives you a sense of fulfillment, and I love that for you. Listen to me when I tell you this. Show up for the people that shows up for you. Some of you are battling with showing up on the days you do not want to for someone who will go to the moon and back for you. Understand? The person who has $10 and is choosing to give you the $10 versus the person who has 10,000 and is choosing to give you 200. The person who chose to give you the $10 still has given you more. Pause it, rewind it if necessary, because I do not feel the need to repeat this because that was just simple, right? Do not get caught up in a fantasy versus what is going on in real life. Some of you have such mature relationships, and I love that for y'all. If you are still in anything that does not serve your best interest, understand, you are murdering yourself from the inside out. You are murdering yourself from the inside out. Nobody else. You doing it, right? Some of you are not putting out your projects because you are afraid of the expectations that folk have on you. Listen to me when I tell you. It's merely about what people are expecting from you, but more so about reaching your optimal potential. Some of you want your parents to witness your greatness or successes. I wish that for you too. May you make them proud, okay? I love that for y'all. Someone has been holding back what it is they feel, but they are exhausted. They are beyond waiting for the perfect time. Some of y'all are overindulgent in things to escape your mind, only to end up distracted from whatever it is you are doing by the thoughts you ran from. Some of you just want to be upset with the actions of someone, although your spirit has let that shit go. Some of you are hesitant about receiving your love offers because it is too abnormal for you. You may question its generosity. Understand, they do want this. For some of you, you pulled this person out of a very dark space. You were kind to them when the world was cold. Some of y'all are associated with rats. If you are snitching on someone, it will result in death. You are not safe in Witsec. Okay? Some of you are behind on your bills and your person is tripping on you. Meanwhile, you can see past the current situation. You are envisioning y'all doing major things, making major purchases. Someone is getting counseled on how to not overreact with you. Some of you are having trouble seeing things through because you are financially insecure. If you have been telling lies about someone, they're bound to come through with big facts. Someone is trying to morph themselves into the person you want them to be, or the person that they think you want. Do not project what it is you want onto people. Allow people to be them natural selves. If their natural selves are not conducive to what it is you need or want, and a person just grasp that they are not the person for you. Molding season is outdated. Whenever you sleep with someone, you do something to their entire vessel. Some of y'all are mad talented but are afraid of putting it out there because of the criticism you will receive. Do not allow fears of being struck out to keep you from playing the game. So don't allow the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game, basically. Right? Gotta heat my lips, baby. Them things look a little bright. Yeah, that's better. Feel better too. Nice and moisturized. Anywho. Yeah. Do not allow your fears of striking out keep you from playing the game. Yeah. Someone feels you are the best thing they ever had. Someone or the people in your past is still reminiscing over the moments when they had emotional connection, where they had sorts of emotional control over you. Love doesn't mean much when you have outgrown someone. Somebody knows that it is over between you two. It hurts them greatly to swallow that. It is okay to feel sad after doing the right thing. Someone would not classify you as a bad bitch because you have bad credit. So if you think you're a bad bitch, you ain't a bad bitch because you got bad credit. You got a thong and press songs. That's what you do. You wearing thongs and press songs. I can't do the thongs. I can't do the thongs. Some of you are working on your posture, and I love that for you. Someone is upset because you're standing on your boundaries. It's okay. Keep standing on them. Do not wreck yourself on the merit of someone else. Being honest and upfront about what your needs are the only way they are going to get met. Some of you are too real for folks to grasp. Okay? Someone thinks that when you're having sex with them, you're thinking of someone else. Nah, little baby, just ride it good. Okay? Ma'am, he's just experienced. Okay? Someone who you are not speaking with wants to take you dancing, and y'all last dance will be slow. They will use this time to tell y'all the things they wish they have said before. A real purposeful woman is not seeking for a man to come in and provide. However, she is not willing to deal with one that cannot do that. All right? Let me just say it one more time. A real purposeful woman is not seeking for a man to come in and provide. However, she is not willing to deal with one that cannot. If you give a purposeful woman several reasons to question your leadership, she will not submit to you. Counsel Christmas. She does not being submissive, but you won't get her to submit to a blind leader. All right. For those of you who are in a new work environment and you may begin to see people who would rather choose you to assist them in whatever it is, it could even be outside the actual scope of support. They will still rather it be you. You may think that someone is not going to fall through. You would not be bothered. That will bring the desired result. It will be right on time. Some of you are impatient with yourself. You will be reminded of that in your daily life. So you've been moving too fast. It's going to be reminded of that in your daily life. Your love life reflects your patience with yourself. You have fears of dying alone or growing old alone triggered you to make a premature decision. You are learning that it does not negate that the person was not the person for you to begin with. Y'all cannot build folks' insides up because you love them from the outside in. Slow motion for this side. All right, deep divers. Okay, y'all cannot build folk insides up because you love them from the outside in. All right, for some of you, you are in a home without a carriage. You are in between stand with your person, although you feel like you are in a loveless marriage. Some of you must grasp all relationships has its boring stages. Give yourself all the love that you feel you are missing from your person. You have many suitors after you, and it's causing tension in your day-to-day activities. So some of y'all get overwhelmed when you got options. Some of you are not aware of the origin of when things begin to go downhill. You and your person were not on the same page in relation to what the relationship looked like, what love is to one another. One of you may think that the other person is cheating when you two have different perspectives on what cheating is to you. Some of you have such poor eating habits and health habits, you're going to be prone to heart attacks by 29. Start changing your habits. Some of you are in need to ensure your person or y'all kids, y'all can swim on their own. I see someone drowning soon. Some of you need to ensure your person or y'all kids can swim on their own because I seen someone drowning soon. Yeah. Understand your limits. Your limits may not be the past limits. Some of you are wanting to divorce your person, but children are affecting your decision. I'm never one to tell y'all what y'all need to do. However, I will tell y'all that y'all doing yourself a disservice by sitting in a situation for the kids. It would not benefit you in the end. The kids will suffer from the symptoms of that particular sacrifice, and your spirit will be uneasy once the kids get older because you were in a situation for such period of time against your soul's will. And it will be nobody's fault but your own. All right? Nobody but your own. Someone loves the hell out of you, and a part of them feels like the actions in their past goes against their spirit. They're confused about this entire situation. Some of you are in a season of your life where your past have no room for your present. Some of you are in a space of life where your past has no room for your present. Some of you are in a space in life where you know where you want to go. You just have no understanding on how to get there. Surface level relations are not comfortable to you anymore. Some of you will be questioning yourself while it is a particular person, you do not uphold them to the same standards as you do to anyone else. Some of you are getting signs that you're supposed to be your own boss. You embody all the traits necessary. Some of you must balance your intake with entertainment. It consumes the time you state you do not have. Someone will be checking in on you to see how it is you are doing. They will find that you are doing better than they last seen you. Someone wants to sleep with you badly. They feel like you are depriving them of sex. By the time they fuck you, they are certain they are able to rumble that ass. This person is the type that always wants to whisper something in your ear, even if it's about nothing. For some of you, for those of you who are seeking balance, you must create it because it is not something that you can find. Right? You have to create balance. That's not nothing you can find, babe. I know. A lot of spiritual people told you otherwise. You gotta create that. Requires action. Okay. You must not quit on yourself. Someone wants to get on one accord with you. They know y'all foundation is solid, and there's not a thing that could change y'all, and I love that for y'all. So I'm finna wrap this video up and start another one because I do not like the upload process on hour-long videos. It just don't work for me. So be back on the next vid. Finish the catch up. Update yourself.